All right, let's get to it. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it to it, man. Yo, 1% better. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the
ladies. Shout out to the ladies with all due respect, but we need some time.
Got back to the roots.
Shout out to the homies too, bro. Like I do want to open the show with saying, Jamila, she had to have surgery and she's doing well, you know what I'm saying? So she took some time off.
Wishes, man. Wishing you the best. Speedy recovery.
Janae, she's at work right now. We recording on a day after than we usually record. Janae was actually available yesterday. I was tired. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to record my homie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to record my homie. It's nothing. So I don't want y'all.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to think nothing is going on, bro.
Let's leave with that.
Nothing is going on. But what I will say is, I think I have to be mindful in so many aspects of my life. I'm getting tired for a second. I'm saying I'll get over it, but do you feel like you have a lot of spaces in your life where you had to be super mindful?
Super conscious, bro. Like even what I post on social media from like a corporate standpoint, because people from my job, like I'm really was thinking about blocking these niggas for a moment. Because I'm like, bro, like they follow me to certain content. I'm like, all right, can I share this? Because it's a reflection of the job. Because it's in my bio. Actually, I changed my bio because of that. So I took my job out the bio and I'm like, man, I don't want nothing, no backlash. Because I recently wrote, like they recently give us like a, what's that shit called? Playbook, employee playbook and all of that stuff. And then it's like whatever you do is a reflection of the company, this, that, and the third. So yeah, definitely have to be mindful, bro.
I feel like I gotta be mindful in so many aspects. Like my daughter's mom, you know what I'm saying? I got Shorty now, Janae, Jamila when it comes to the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but it can be overwhelming at times because like sometimes when it comes to being intentional, that it's just that, right? You got to be intentional with your actions. But a lot of times being intentional is the opposite of easy or lazy, right? When you're not intentional, you do whatever the fuck you want, right? But when you be intentional, you do have to think about what you're doing. And again, I'm not trying to paint it as a negative. It's just sometimes like I just want to let loose and like just be myself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's not respectful, especially when you're working with other people, right? So like I just want to make that clear. It's nothing like I ain't feel like being mindful. Like,
I just wanted to let y'all know what type of episode it's about to be.
I ain't feel like being mindful. And sometimes, like, because mindfulness comes with respect, all of those things, right? And like, I might want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God. You popping there earlier?
I'm just saying, I might want to say, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, God, we talked about it before. Like, I'm multifaceted. And I feel like a lot of times, because what I will say is Jamila and Janae, they add a mixed amount of value to the content, like a mixed amount of value. But with the value that they add comes with being mindful. Like sometimes you gotta respect the space. And listen, when it come to growing, y'all, like if you smart, you gonna respect your profit or like it just is what it is, right? So because I respect them and I respect the value that they add, a lot of times I will I don't want to say second guess myself or like just think before I speak, right? And that doesn't mean that it's not genuine or authentic. It just means that, bro, I'm a grown man.
It's a necessary threshold at times, you know what I mean? Especially with certain conversations that are pertaining to women where we don't have the insight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's better for us to be mindful than be ignorant in those certain aspects because we don't know what men are listening to, what batteries we're putting in people's backs and things of that nature. So I get it, bro. Like,
but sometimes it feels good to be ignorant. God.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I went back home this weekend and being around my family, we are a class of bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I saw us in our core, like my cousins and everything, and I was like, they really from like, yeah, we different. You know what I'm saying? Like it was refreshing in a sense. It was overwhelming because it was all at the same time. I mean, for people that don't know, my aunt had passed away, so
sorry for your loss.
Appreciate that. So we was there. And I'm just sitting there like my mom, it's her sister, so she doing the most, which is rightfully so. Mm-hmm. And before I go into that, continue on the family part. How do you somebody's grieving amongst public people? Like, do you feel like you have the right to say, like, let's go to the back room and like relax for a second?
You ain't got the right to say shit.
I don't got the right? Oh, okay. So I was wrong in that. But she was going off, and I'm like, Ma. They asking her questions and all of that stuff. And I'm like, y'all can't read the room. So because y'all can't read the room, I got to take her out of this room. Let's calm down. I understand. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to feel how you feel, but they asking you all the questions because you're the one that planned it, which never, like, I don't even understand why she was in the situation to plan it. Like, shout out to my uncle and her for putting it together. But bro, then my family come through. We had hella food. When I say hella food, bro, we go, this is why I say some I'm the pallbearer. I done been a pallbearer in a lot of funerals. I'm a professional pallbearer at this point. And I know that sounds crazy, but my family's older.
PPB.
Bro, we go to the cemetery. Some people went. My mom, she just couldn't see it. So she stayed back. But we get back. Now I loaded up the food. So I know how many pans I loaded up. I get back. It was like 40 minutes. Food gone, bro. I'm talking about to go place. This is why I say we some, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo.
Say, I don't got to cook for the week.
Like,
it's
they
a funeral.
bro, pans. I'm like, yo, this is disrespectful at this point. Like, come on, bro. Now, my mom's, you know, she ducked off some stuff for us to eat. But I'm talking about 4 or 5 platters. You can't even close the joint down. It's crazy. Getting into the argument with the people at the church, because that was a whole nother conversation. But my family, I love them to death, but we are some through and through, bro. Like, it's, you can take us out the hood, but you can't take
Shout out to them. I might have to double down, man. Be on my LaRussell shit. Like, that's what I mean, bro. I love my people, you know what I'm saying? But it's time and place for it. Like, sometimes I want to be around people, but I can't be around it too much. Bro. No, I don't want to be around this all the time.
Nah,
but does it feel great to go back? Hell yes. Like, both can exist. Like,
it was refreshing. It was refreshing. But here's the thing I hate about funerals as opposed to weddings, right? Like, weddings, I guess it's acceptable. But you know you don't talk to some of your family members forever, right? Yeah. That's on us, right? It's a reflection. But when you see them, yeah, man, we got to talk. What you got going on? You're not going to call me, bro.
Let's just keep it at, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Let me understand the assignment.
Look, bro, the next situation, next wedding, whatever, we going to kick it, chop it up, have a great time, have a drink.
I see you, Unc.
Go about our business, bro. Right. Like, don't try to feed me the bullshit. Like, yeah, bro, not for real. Call me, da-da-da-da-da. You got my number. You had my number for 3 years, brother.
Facts.
Like,
you call me.
You call me. Not happening.
It's lit. You talking about all this drunk shit, bro. Just, it's cool, bro. It's all love, man. I love you. We gotta do a better job at staying connected. But bro, you know, the reality of it is, we probably not going.
So, all that to say, you know, there's a threshold for it all. There's a threshold for the ignorance. There's a threshold for when you got to be conscious and things of that nature. I think there's balance in everything. We have to have that balance and like have some fun, you know. And it's tough to have fun in the midst of like a crisis or something that seems like a crisis, but really it was a celebration of life.
Yeah. So. No, it's funny that you say like have fun because like just thinking of my week, just not even saying week, like just past couple months, man, I've been losing focus. And it's not even the fact that I'm losing focus, it's a shifting focus. And I feel like, I know for my guys out there who hate the astrology, I think the Gemini in me, like, you know, I'm be real, like I am multifaceted, but sometimes it's like it just shifts. Like I go all the way in on one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's losing.
Right now, High Rocks.
Yeah. Like I'm my fitness. So I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm locked in. Like I'm super locked in on my goals. And it's like, you know, this podcast, because just being honest, like it hasn't been as fun. It's been work. You know what I'm saying? And lucrative. Most importantly, it's like, man, the training is hard, but you know, I can see my work paying off if I just do it enough, right? I can see it. Whereas though, is this like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I get discouraged. I'm like, I've been doing this shit for years. I've been working my ass off for years. And it's like, yeah, I see it paying off sometimes, but it's like, it's finicky. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't love you the way you love it. Mm-hmm. Whereas though working out, as long as you stay healthy, like you gonna get out what you put in. It ain't like that on this creative side.
You know what that made me think of? Remember when you did their interview with Lady London and she was like, that's why the rap game is so hard for her, right? It's like, when you feel like you put in the work, you put in the time, like in school where she was academically like thriving. Like if I do the work, if I get my assignments and all of that stuff, you see the results. Exactly. You hear the results. But in the media industry, there's so much politics and different nuances that you have to pertain to that it can be frustrating because actually I was talking to my homie about this because she asked me a question about like, how do you feel when a clip goes viral? And I told her, honestly, bro, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Because like it's a double-edged sword because it's like, one, what does the retention look like, right? But then on the other side, like the certain content that goes viral isn't the content that we want to go viral. So it's like we know the mission, we know what we're trying to do, we know what alignment looks like, but it's tough.
It is.
I just say something to you.
No, it is. It'd be tough because it'd be like, especially everything that come with it, when the money is good, all of it, because then it reminds you of, and I know I probably shouldn't think of this, right? But I'm thinking of everything, right? So when I get a big YouTube month or a big month with check, all I can think about is like,
how do you maintain this?
Yeah, right? So as much as I should be embracing that time and embracing the moment, I know I should. It'd be hard because it's like, I know this is about to pass, right? It's like, man, this is going to be for this month. I can't even enjoy it because now I'm thinking about the next month or how I'm going to save it. It's like, it'd be frustrating. So same with the virality. See something go viral. And it's like, man, I hate the feeling of having to chase that. When I know I should be just enjoying the moment, man, that's easier said than done. Like, it's easy to say, you just enjoy the moment. I get all that shit. It's hard to enjoy the moment when you have so many more downs than the ups. And it's like, yeah, the ups hit, but it'd be like, bro, I don't want to see them downs, man. When I see the up, I just know, all right, well, I know the next couple months about to be, you know what I'm saying? That's discouraging as hell. Like, man.
That's kind of crazy though, bro. Like, just have that mindset. Because I remember when the first clip went viral, it's like, all right, bet, we got something. Then it kept on happening more consistently and things like that nature. We get the numbers. But in those down seasons, I feel like people don't talk about those down seasons. Like, how do you stay, like, you staying consistent during those down seasons, bro?
And you know, as much as we have our gripes and our frustrations, that's important to know though, because they don't talk about the down seasons because they don't see them, right? Like, we see them because we in it. They only see the ups, and I've been saying this a while. So it's like, yeah, like we're like, man, when the next time we going viral, the whole time, people still talking about Tank interview, right? Whereas I'm like, man, that's 7, 8 months ago, man. I need another one. People still talking about the mayor interview, right? And I'm like, that's not even a big. I'm thinking like that's not even a big interview, right? But people see the wins, they don't see the in betweens. So they thinking like you just always doing something.
Always popping, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might go on Shade Room. People like, man, it's been on Shade Room 100 times. Whole time I'm like, man, it's been. You get what I'm trying to say? So like I understand it. It just doesn't feel good when you're in it.
The clock is different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The clock is different because again, it's like you're in the midst of the storm. Somebody else from the outside looking in. And to that point about the mayor interview and all of that, it's crazy because like go back home. That's when I feel like it really hits. Because you know, people back home see it and they're giving you your praises and everything in that capacity. And I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not take it like lightly or anything in that capacity, but it's like we had that conversation about foresight, where it's like when a vision is so clear and it's so much bigger than where you're at, it's tough because you're like, I'm here, but I can see down there. So people are praising you for right now, but it's like, bro, if you just know what the vision is up here, this ain't nothing compared to where I could take this, you know? Yeah. And I think that's where the frustration lies. Cause I'm like, dog, we got a great product.
Yeah, man, but how great is it if the world don't see it? Right? They say if a tree falls in the forest, doesn't make a sound. If nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I understand it, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. A lot of times I think about getting a job just so this can be a hobby, so it can be fun, right? Because like it's not, I understand when people probably see it and they watch it and they love it, they say, bro, you gotta keep going, I get all that. But when you trying to make a living off of it and it ain't hitting, right? Like God is good because I've been able to pay my bills. I don't know how I've been able to do it for this long, but I have been able to do it. So it's blessing. I'm definitely further than so many people, right? Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to acknowledge that. But at the same time, how hard it is like it takes the fun out of it almost, because it's like I gotta focus on this. I can't really focus on working out. I can't really focus on anything else because I gotta make sure this is first, right? But at the end of the day, you know, like it's the season. Season comes and go. I understand that. So like that's why I'm able to rebalance and recenter and be like, yo, let's do this because I need this. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. It's just I need this for myself, right? Yeah. Same with the High Rocks, right? Like that's something that I'm doing for me. Like I'm enjoying myself. It's hard, but I'm enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I see how that is playing with my emotions, right? Like I was talking to ChatGPT. I don't know if I ever talked to ChatGPT like this. I really talked to it like in my therapist. Like I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been speaking about it. But like I'm so like I have anxiety about Thursday because like
it's new. It's new.
Not even that. It's just I've been working hard for it, and it's like I know I can put up some good numbers, and as much as that is new, I should be able to have grace for myself and be like, yo, it's your first one by yourself. Like I want to have grace for myself, but because I've been working hard at it and I'm paying attention. Also, I'm looking at everybody else for real, right?
Comparison.
Yeah, all of those things together is like, man, I know I can put some good numbers up. But at the end of the day, I've never done it before, so I can't really call it. Whereas though in my heart, it's like I know I can, but I don't know what my body will say, right? So that's the tug of war I'm having, because it's like I want to be like I don't want to get out there and get humbled. I want to have grace for myself and things like that. But it's like, it's almost like as expected as honestly, nobody is expecting it but me. I'm only putting that shit myself, right?
It's
like,
life. Yeah.
It's like, I know I can get it. I want to get up there and I want to go post a sub 70 on the screen and take a picture. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel good and do that, right? But it's like, I have no idea. I can't really call it. I never did it by myself. So as much as I have these big dreams, it's like, I really can't call it.
Did you have anxiety before you ran your marathon?
My marathon? Not really. I think because I was hurt, so it wasn't no pressure, right?
Oh, your heel.
Yeah. So it was like, I wasn't. They were saying don't even run a marathon. They was like, run a half. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna just fall back. I might try to do the 3:30. Then I started cramping up, and I kept going. I was like, I'm gonna just finish. With the half marathon, this last one, it was anxiety because I knew that I was gonna chase a pace or chase a number. I fell short, but like even the pace, it was never like publicized that I wanted to go sub 130. It was my first race back. It's just like, it wasn't no real expectations. Like, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to the race, I felt a little anxiety because I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to do 130. And it was only anxiety because I knew how much work that takes. Doing a race, it's like, I know this is gonna be hard. With this, I'm in the middle because it's gonna be hard, but most of it is running. And I feel like that's where I succeed at. And it's like, I should be able to, I don't know, because it's like in my mind, it's like, bro, you can, like this shit, honestly, I'm gonna be real. In my mind, it's like, yo, this shit, man, you could do this shit. This shit like, bro. But I don't want to approach it like that, if that makes sense, right? Like, so it's just fucking with me.
Do you feel like there's a difference between, I guess, like pressure? I want to say pressure versus anxiety, or like, I don't want to say stress versus anxiety because we know it. But I'm trying to remember the book, but it was basically saying like, or maybe it was a podcast where, pressure makes bills diamond. And I think sometimes, because I'm listening to you and I'm like, to me, this doesn't sound like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, this feels like pressure, which it could be a good thing. Like, I remember when Roland, when I used to work with Roland, he would talk about like the butterflies. Like, he still gets the butterflies before every show. Because he was like, the minute you lose those butterflies, that's when you start making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're too comfortable. You know? So he's like, I always feel that pressure to perform at the end of the day because every day is new. You know what I'm saying? Every day is like a blank canvas for him. So like when I'm listening to you, I'm like, is it anxiety more so, or is it like just the pressure because just like if you're a quarterback in a game, like I have a job to do and I know I can do it, but there are factors that are at play that I may not be 100% in control of. You know what I'm saying? So just listening to you, I'm like, dog, it sounds like, and I'm not trying to tell you how you feel or anything in that capacity, but I'm listening to you, I'm like, this doesn't sound more so like anxiety, where it's like, anxiety is more so things you absolutely cannot control. You're worrying about it. You're thinking so far in the future, things of that nature. But I feel like it's a pressure that you're putting on yourself that can be obtained.
I feel like it's both though, because I can't really control none of it until it happens, right? I gotta get out there, do it first, and then I can learn from it. But it's like I have this unnecessary pressure at that because it's not a game, right? It's me versus me. Like, I'm not really like, it's a race, but I mean, come on, bro. Like, you feel me? But again, and then it's anxiety and pressure is false. It's fake because I'm looking at everybody else, right? And even, I can't say I'm looking at everybody else because everybody aren't putting up the numbers that I want to put up, right?
You're looking at the best.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, I can do this, right? And then, again, I'm measuring myself. It's both. It's all of the above. It was a test, all of the above. But, at the end of the day, I think, I know that, and it's another thing, right? Doing well is subjective. What my doing well is, what I know I can do, I think that's where it comes in as well. Because like in my mind, I was gonna say like, regardless, I know I'm gonna do well. I'm prepared for it. I know I'm gonna do well. But in my heart, it's like, if I don't do, is that doing well? Right? If I don't do X, Y, and Z, like
you putting a number on it,
right? Like the half, even the half, right? Like I wanted to go sub 130. I did 135, and I still was okay with that because I'm like, I see where I can go forward at. But also, it's a half marathon. The course is hard. It's like everybody not doing it. It's not really a it's competition, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I did 135. Like, that was really good. Like, granted, it was some things I could have worked on. And it's the same with the high rocks, but it's less comfortable, or it's less like lenient, because it is more of a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like it is.
I mean, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's dope. I love that. It's just, it's both.
I think it's also because like marathon running, that's like Olympics, all of that stuff, where I feel like high rocks is your lane that you have found more comfortable with. Like, if you were training for like marathon in the aspect of, I'm trying to be one of the best marathon runners and this, that, and the third, then the pressure would probably be a little bit higher.
Facts.
But like, because
go.
it's like you're looking at it from the standpoint of, I see this and I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I know I could do that. I can train for it. I just have to get stronger. Yeah. And that's the thing that you keep on saying is like, I just got to get stronger. And because I was there for the simulation, it's not an easy thing. Like, it's not easy, bro. But not. Like, I think with the thing that you are doing that a lot of people won't do, and why I think you will succeed, is because it's open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you've been training pro the whole time. Mm-hmm. So like, that is another thing that just speaks to the testament of like what you're trying to accomplish, is you're doing above what is necessary even at this stage.
And that's the thing. It gets convoluted, bro, because even in that, it's like it doesn't stop. It's like, again, it's fake pressure. It doesn't stop. When does it stop? You know what I'm saying? That's not good for your life, but it's like, in my mind, it's like, okay, I gotta do well for this because I want to graduate to pro. Because again, then like pro is what the guys that I'm looking at, that's what they're doing. Like, I shouldn't even be doing open if we're being real, right? So now it's like, all right, if you don't do well in
don't start
open,
pro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do well in open, bro, why are you here? Like, it's almost expected. Again, none of it, this shit is not even real. Because, bro, if you do open or pro, it's both hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, it's like, all right, I know that I can do pro, right? But I already told myself, I'm like, yo, let's do this first. This is my way of graduating myself. Let's do this first. Let's get something good in here. Then that's why you could be like, all right, I graduated from JV to varsity, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
How do you even find out about this stuff?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to think. Like, it just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was. I just looked at the calendar. It's been like maybe, I would say late December, because it's on my calendar. Going into the new year, on my calendar, I wanted to do 2 high rocks competitions, a half a marathon and a full marathon by the end of the year. Shit, I'm almost at once I do this, is my second high rocks. I'm gonna sign up for a marathon, and that's by the half of the year. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because you already did the half.
Yeah. So but I don't know. It's definitely been. And that's another thing I've been telling myself. Like, bro, people been doing this shit for years. I didn't even know about, like, years, 5 years. I'm 3 months in, bro. Like, give yourself some grace.
I think they said it started in 2017.
Yeah, like.
But the thing that I also didn't know about this, not to belabor the point, but like, it's like a lot of people that did CrossFit went into this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a whole world of fitness that they're just constantly evolving, and the challenges are evolving too. Because I'm like, dang, bro, like, I sent you my my English high school teacher. You know what I'm saying? I think it was my 12th grade teacher. He doing it. Like, but he started with CrossFit, him and his wife. So they actually placed first in the mixed competition. I think it was open though, in DC. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, this man, like 60, maybe late 50s, early 60s. But their training, I remember watching it. I'm like, and the thing that kind of throws me off is like, you look at the build of somebody.
Yep.
And it's not like they're the most cut or something, but it's like the stamina is just different, or like the endurance, is different.
And it's pacing too. Like, that's another thing, again, I was talking to ChatGPT about is, and we can move on, but what's fucking me up is, like, if you look at my doubles, right, just looking at the footage, it looked like I was going super hard. Yeah. But now that I'm comparing and I'm like, I really know about it now. That was my first time ever even touching it. Now it's like, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, I should slow down. And in my mind, like, slowing down to get a faster time doesn't really correlate, right? So it was like, even I think we was doing a simulation, he was like, it just looked like he was going slower, or he was timing. Like, nah, I'm just pacing myself, because they tell you to, like, pace yourself on a station so your legs don't die, so you can get more in a run, right? And I'm trying to get into that mindset, but I don't want my emotions to take me over the edge, right? So, like, even that, it's just making me, because it's just like, I got to get used to that, because it's like, bro, okay, pace yourself, that's gonna give you a faster time, but it's gonna give you a fast time because you won't burn out.
And where's it happening?
Oh, this is in Houston. Yeah.
Because and then one thing to that point that you said about pacing yourself that I didn't even know, because I was watching the dude next to you too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not speed, is distance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like you have to like the good pulls on the ski
row
or the row, like that matters. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different techniques that you go about it. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing it, I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy. Like shout out to y'all.
It's fun, man. It's fun, dog. It's fun, man. Yeah, man. What we got, man? What we got? We got a lot today. What we gonna start? We gonna start with TSA, probably, right? Or right? What you want to start with?
Nah, we gotta talk about TSA. Because let me tell y'all something. If you ask me to travel at this point in my life, with what's going on, it's a declaration of war. Because let me tell you something.
Oh, wow.
Yo, Jay, bro. Bro. Because at first I was like, y'all hyping it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go to Atlanta and it's packed, I go downstairs to the little secret spot. It's never that bad. Clear is there. I go through 30 minutes max.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they shut down the downstairs part.
Damn.
So it's not even like I could go.
Went to international side.
They were packed too.
Wow.
My homie went to DR. He was like, bro, I saw people in spaces that they shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
nobody know about this.
Like nobody's supposed to know about this joint. He going to DR. Like he's supposed to be there, but everybody's trying to get away from it. So they're like, all right, cool. We're going to go to the international side. Bro, I get there on Friday. I got lucky. Get there 2 hours before the flight. I'm in the back of the line. You know when you walk by like, if you know Atlanta airport by like where airline expense, not the airline, Southwest is when you're checking your bag. Mm-hmm. That's where the line, it was going all the way back to where.
You talking outside?
Oh, inside.
Okay.
So like that's where I started, right? So I'm walking back. So I walk to the people, I'm like, yo, where the clear line at? And they're like, oh, do you have it with pre-check? And I was like, no, I have the regular one. She was like, oh, it's general public. So I'm like, okay, where's the line? So she point. I see a little gap. I'm like, oh, okay. I walk up and they're like, no, you got to keep going.
Damn.
So I go all the way back by baggage claim, but it wasn't as bad as it was today. I'm gonna get to that point. We in the back of the line, but this is where it gets tricky because this is where I got lucky. They took half of the back of the line and they took us to another line that was like around like the south side.
Damn.
So when I'm there, Delta. Took us about an hour from where they moved us. We get lucky because when we get to the front, it was 5 people working. By the time it was my turn, there was 7 people behind us, and he was like, we're closing the line after this. It was only 1 TSA person working.
Damn.
And I'm looking at the line. I look back, and I'm like, bro, it's at least 1,000 people on this line. Gotta be. Like, on a minimum, at least 1,000 people on this joint. I'm thinking that's, I get home on time, flight on time. When I get on the other, this is the part that was kind of sad. When you get on the other side of security, there's nobody there. It was maybe 7 of us on the plane train. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's nobody getting through security. Coming back, bro, this morning, I get off. I had a 5 a.m. flight. I get here at like 7:50. Bro, I get off that train and I walk upstairs and I'm like, this is a zoo.
Yo, that's crazy. How many times the government shut down this year? I feel like it's
like the 3rd time.
Yeah, like goddamn, it's March.
So it's ironic, right? Because one of my homies actually works for TSA. Mm-hmm. And I called him today just to check in on him, make sure he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like how the family doing this, that, and the third. And he was like, bro, he feels like this might break the record because the last time he said it was 43 days in December, right? But he was like, right now it's looking like it might go longer than that. But I also understand why the battle is because you have 2 sides, the conservative and liberal side. They took out, what he explained to me is like they took out the legislation in the last bill that ensured that TSA gets paid in the midst of a shutdown. But other entities like the FAA and other airline officials, they still get paid. So they're still going into work and they're getting paid. But now you have these TSA people that are like, no, we're not coming in. And they still going to get back pay. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So it's like, why would I come in if I'm not going to get paid right now? And you still have to have salary. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So that's the problem that you're finding unless what he was explaining was like, unless I go in, they call me for overtime, then I'm going to go in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of like, I applaud the people that are still going in because shout out to you. You understand the service. You understand that delays and things of that nature. But I also understand the side of the people that are like, bro, it's been 30 something plus days and we haven't gotten paid. Because I can't feed my family. I can't do anything like in that capacity. But it's because one side of the government wants to fund, like they don't want to fund the ICE, like increase funding for ICE, right? That's what the Democrats are fighting against. So as a result, the spending bill isn't getting signed. And that's
if everybody that's going to the airport should just bring like $10 or something.
Bro, it's like you be in my mind. Because I literally said, if everybody in here gave up $5, we could pay the salary for these people.
And we can get by faster. Like, think about it. One thing that we're gonna do as Americans, we're gonna pay for convenience. Like niggas gonna pay for convenience.
Bro, we'll cover y'all for at least a month.
At least, bro, all of it was like 1,000 people. Bro. 1,000 times 5 or $10, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
no, 1,000 people on my side. That's just talking about from that such situation, bro. There was way more people in that joint throughout the airline. The airline probably sees. Let me actually Google this, like, because Atlanta is one of the busiest airports in the country, which I didn't know until this moment. Because, bro,
everybody's bring $5, $7, $10. Bro, think about it, bro. That's like $5,000, $10,000 amongst what, 5 people? How much do you think they get paid every 2 weeks? I don't know, but that's a day. That's like $1,000. That's probably more than what you would get paid. If everybody just bring $5, $10, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Nah, it's. I know you say you got your competition on Wednesday, bro. I mean on Thursday. I truly do advise going 3 to 4 hours before. And it sucks because it shouldn't be like this. But if you don't want to deal with no stress, now your situation a little different. Because if you miss a flight, you
yeah.
But still, bro, just go 3 to 4 hours before.
Yeah.
And then I got lucky today in BWI though.
It's bad in BWI too?
Not as bad, because what they were explaining to me is like, because it's close to the nation's capital, they're going to ensure, because congressmen and people are consistently flying out of these airports. They're going to make sure that they don't have that as much of an inconvenience. But it was still a lot of people. I just didn't check it back.
So how is ICE helping though?
I don't understand that, honestly.
Like, are they going to be checking people in? Like, what does ICE, like, why are you bringing ICE?
Beating niggas' asses. That's what they're about to do. I don't know, bro. Because honestly, like, I don't know if they're trained on the regulations as to what they're looking for, how to use the technologies that the TSA uses, what their, especially when I saw what the breakdown was for their employment and what basically they're taking anybody before.
That's what I'm about to say. I think ICE is just like the Renaissance guys of the country, because like, when you need anything, you just call ICE. I heard they don't get paid a lot. It's like, if you need a job, basically like, that's like 24/7 on call. Like, if you need a job or anything, if the whole fucking CVS workers stop working, you're going to call ICE. You got to work at the register. Like, that's why ICE is.
They the ultimate temp agency, bro. The ultimate temp agency, bro. They just showing up. Like, and it was crazy because they were there. I pulled up this morning. I saw the text message, the email. No. It was like a Twitter tweet that went out. I'm like, this is fake news. This is not real. I go online. I do my Googles. I'm like, yo, this is real news. Like, he really about to deploy them. Pull up. I look at them there in their green vesties. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? They're just sitting there trying to regulate the lines. Like, they're helping people regulate the lines and all of that. But, bro, you ain't but so much you could do, bro. Look.
Yeah.
I ain't going to tell y'all what to do. But listen, people are hurting right now. And then on top of that, I don't know if you heard about the accident that happened in
LaGuardia, right? In New York?
But I don't even understand how that happened.
Yeah. So apparently it was another emergency. So I guess he didn't hear, because the guy was calling out on a radio. And what make it worse, it's not funny. What make it worse is the guy was basically like, yeah, man, my bad. Like,
he's like, I messed up. In my heart, and we are not laughing at it.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at it, but it's like, damn, now you definitely probably going down for that shit. Because, nigga, you just confess. Like, niggas just like.
He said, I'm reading the transcript, he's like, bro, my bad, I messed up. And the dude was like, nah, you did the best that you can. And in a situation like that where people's lives are lost, bro, I don't know what you say to somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? In that situation.
No, the dude was just saying you did the best you can. Like, I think he handled it really well. It's just, when I think about it, it's like, damn, like, you fuck around, you fuck around, get some jail time. Like, you submitted it. He was like, my bad, I fucked up. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do like, I don't know, commend him for, taking responsibility for it. And, it just, That's crazy, bro.
It's tough because like first we had the situation that happened at DCA.
Yeah.
Right? Where there was miscommunication. There was another, like, I don't know what the if it was a helicopter or what it was specifically, but they crashed. But you see what's happening. Like, when you don't have the proper people in place, it leaves room for these incidents to happen.
Yeah.
And I know they're like one-off situations, but it could be prevented.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? My mom used to always say some mistakes are too costly to make. It shows you how important these jobs are, and that's why they get paid so much, because you can't make a mistake. Like, literally, like, granted, as a human, I want to, like, you know, empathize and have grace for a man, because, like, bro, like, he just made a mistake, he ain't mean no better. But this costs people lives, bro.
People, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a simple, small mistake can cost somebody their life, can cost you your life. You get what I'm saying? And it's sad because I'm never wishing that on nobody, but like, that's insane, bro. That shows you how important these jobs are and how important how important communication is, how important attention to detail is, how important all of these things are.
Just like when COVID happened, bro. And you see who are the essential people, the essential employees and everything. It's just like, these are the moments where it's like, you think just because you walk by TSA, oh man, they pressing us to stand the third. You thought lines were long before. I ain't gonna harp on it no more, because, you know, between this and waiting in line being in traffic for 5 hours, I think God is just teaching me patience in this season. But that right there, the traffic,
still got it.
That's Atlanta's fault. I don't care what nobody
What was
said.
worse, that traffic or TS? Well, you got lucky, you said.
Atlanta traffic, 5 hours, bro.
That's ridiculous.
To go 10 minutes.
I would have parked that motherfucker.
I did. I'm talking about, I watched movies, I read books. I mean, listen to books. I talked to God. I did everything I could possibly. I talked to you. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna make it.
That's a full work shift, bro. That's insane.
But again, I just feel like Atlanta dropped the ball. You knew the World Cup was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's now what? I mean, I granted, you know, snow, well, winter, whatever the conditions.
Speaking, bro, talking about the conditions. What's worse than Atlanta pollen, bro? I never seen nothing like this in my life. And granted, it was like this last year, right? And of course, I said the same thing. But this is a thing. Like, this has to be one of the highest pollution rates in the country. It looked like green snow.
So, you know, we got the Ring camera, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a notification, and I'm like, oh, just click the button. I look at my car. I say, yo, it's like, what do you do? Straight green, bro. And I don't know what it is, bro. Like, the trees, I really want somebody to do like some type of research to understand how these trees pollinate or what, because I don't remember it being this bad. Because it's bad up in Maryland too. It is. It's not like this, but it last year it got just as bad as this.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, I've never been like this.
Is it do we have bees anymore? Like,
I mean, we do for sure.
Y'all gotta stop killing them. Don't the bees help with that or no?
I don't know. I'm not privy to understanding the science behind it, but bro, this shit is bad,
bro. And it's terrible.
Jay's a crazy man, y'all. Jay gonna touch my car after I just described to y'all what it looked like and touch his face. I said, this man about to go through it.
Bro, because it got me itching right now every time I think about it, bro. Like,
go through it.
It's in my, like, walking up my steps, it's just green, layers of green, bro. It's ridiculous, dog. Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
I need some rain. That's what we need. That's why you need April showers, bro.
Yeah,
because,
facts.
like, wash this shit away. But the thing about it is we know around, say, end of May, it's going to be gone. So
hopefully, man.
I'm going to thug it.
Yo, man, it's ridiculous, dog. Yo, random, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, my daughter don't be sneezing like that. Like, she'll have allergies or something. She a trooper. And I just started thinking about it, like, man, I love my daughter so much, bro. I thought that was so random, but I was just thinking, like, yo, the more I be with my daughter, bro, the more, I don't even want to say patience to give me, because I feel like that's just so cliche, but it's real. And it's not patience because, like, she definitely works my nerves, but she works my nerves to a point where I understand it. As crazy as that sounds, it's like, she's really just being a 2-year-old. Like I look at it and it's like, yeah, sometimes, but also, I don't give a fuck if y'all judge me or not. Fuck y'all niggas. It also shows me that discipline works.
It does.
Ass whooping works. Granted, I never give an ass whooping. Right. If I look at it on a micro level, right, and I probably don't ever beat her, but if I look at it on a micro level, I can understand the macro level. And granted, I'm not saying do these things, but like, so sometimes I'll pop her hands and she automatically snaps back. Like, I'm like, stop. I gotta say stop. 1,000 times, right? I pop her hands and it's like she knew exactly what she was doing, right? And it shows me that discipline works because as soon as I do it, and then what happened is I know it don't hurt because I'll say, stop crying. You're all right. Because I didn't hit you hard. I know I didn't. I hit you enough to scare you. And I think that's what happens. So like I'll pop her hand so it's scared and now her feelings hurt. And then she'll stop. And then what I love, like, bro, I love my daughter, bro. What I love about her is she shows me that she understands because she'll stop. I'll say, it's okay. Wipe your eyes, right? And let's come here and sit down and regroup. And she'll wipe her eyes. She'll regroup, right? And that shows me that I know it didn't hurt, one, but also that she knows exactly what's going on. And again, even that, because I'm not hitting her out of frustration. I'm hitting her to wake up and it works. And just like, even that whole process is dope to me because it's like, she's her own person, right? Like, so it's like, yeah, I want her to listen and yeah, it might be frustrating, but the entire encounter is dope because it's like, it shows me that she is smart. She is intelligent. She does know what's going on. And I don't know, it's dope. So like, I'll pop her fingers or whatever. And like, she'll cry. I'm like, okay, it's okay. You can stop crying. Come give me a hug, like some water. She's like, okay, all right. I'm like, you want to sit down? You want to watch? She's like, yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, it shows me that one is patience because that's like a last resort, right? I don't just do that a lot. But when she's doing things, it really, I said, I don't want to say patience, but it might be just patience. Like,
it is.
I'll see it and it's like, I'll laugh like you just being a 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like she know better, but she don't. Right? She's going to push the limits because she's 2, right? It's like, but she knows right from wrong. She knows she shouldn't be doing it, but for her, she's just having fun. It's like me fucking with my girl or something, right? Like, it's just like, you know, men always want to mess with their girl. You know she's going to get irritated. You know she's going to be overstimulated.
Right.
You know, but it's just fun, right? It's just like her. It's like...
Walk through the kitchen and it's just...
Yeah. Same words. Like, she just want to push the limits and she don't know no better. It's funny. And I don't know, bro. Like, so every time I'm laying next to her, it'd be so dope, bro.
It's crazy because like children are really like a blank canvas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's the biggest thing about it is, because, you know, when I went back home, my nephew, he's 3 months now, and you're starting to see his personality. Like not saying words, obviously, but he's engaging. He's trying to talk, you know what I'm saying? Baby language, but you can just see kind of like his mannerisms and everything starting to form. And I think that's the thing that is the hardest part about a parent, right? Because I remember Faraji one time we were having a conversation about this, and it was just like, how do you create rooms for children to be free and express themselves, but then also let them understand consequences? You know what I'm saying? Like that there are consequences to their actions. And what show was I watching? Oh, I was watching a show called Industry. And it's about like billionaires and things of that nature. And it's fictitious, obviously, right? Fictitious, obviously. But it was so crazy because you can see the psychology of a person that has constantly been coddled and had their way, right? And like the breakdowns and everything because they're consistently living their inner child, essentially, through adulthood, not understanding the consequences. And there was this one epic scene where his wife at the time was like, because he was going to jail or whatever for something, he was like, this is like the first time he's ever going to have to deal with the consequences. So it's tough, right? Because the world does have consequences. Life does have consequences. And I feel like, I'm not a parent, so correct me if I'm wrong, there's kind of like a level of expectation that you have to place in the mind of a kid that when you do something, there is an effect. Regardless of it being positive or negative, there's something on the other side.
Yeah, the way I give her room to like, you know, have her freedom is, so something that I try to, I'm not perfect, right? But like, let's say if I ask her for a hug and she say no, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna force her to give her a hug. If I'm like, can I have a kiss? And she say no, all right, forget you then. Or like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, little things like that. Or
because she's establishing boundaries with that.
Yeah, or like, I was like, she had sneezed. She's like, I need tissue. And I was took the tissue and I was about to wipe her nose. She snatched from me like, no, I want to do it for myself. So I'm like, okay. And then once she's done, I'll be like, let me finish or let me get the rest of it for you, right? Little things like that. But
Started showing independence.
Yeah, like what? And as her favorite words are no, I want to do it. Let me do it myself, or I got it. It's like, but then she'll turn around like, pick me up. Like, no, walk down the steps yourself. Then chump. Like you want to do everything by yourself. Like, and oh yeah, so back to the like popping thing. It's not me popping her, but so she fell on the steps the other day.
I was there.
Yeah. So I caught her before she like fell all the way, and she was crying because she scared herself, right? Because like she wasn't hurt, but I love the fact that, and this takes me back to when I think she was like 6 months and she fell outside, right? And I told her to get up, wipe herself off. So it's the same exact way. Like she fell, I caught her, and she was crying, and I'm like, it's okay, I caught you, you're all right. Wipe your tears, wipe yourself off, and like the way I see the working, right? Like I see like what I instilled in her working, like shit. So she'll cry and I'll be like, it's okay, wipe yourself off, stop crying. And she'll like stop. Like she'll probably still have some tears, but she'll stop, she'll wipe her eyes. And I'm like, yo, that's one of the dopest things ever, bro. Like that's crazy.
I think that's dope because it's like, she obviously understands it's safe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because if she didn't feel like it was safe, then she would be in a whirlwind. But more importantly, it's like, it's just established the trust that she already has in you. It's like, okay, my dad said I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. You know, it might have stung for a moment, but I'm okay. And that speaks volumes about the relationship in and of itself. Yeah,
man. I love that girl, man. And honestly, like, to be honest, man, like, shout out to our moms. Like, we really, like, co-parenting been, like, seamless for her. The only arguments we have now, it'd be, like, who gonna get her the most? And not even on
that's
some
a good
like
problem, though.
Yeah, like not even on some negative, like I get my day, her day, and just be like, bro, I want my daughter to roll. She be like, I want my daughter to be like, that really be the only arguments we be really having. Like, and that's not real. It just be like, bro, like I want my kid too, bro. Cause I'll be like, I'll keep her forever. She be like, but I want to. I be like, I'll keep her all week. Like she be like, no, like, bro.
Can't have my daughter, bro. I'm
like, it's cool. Like, I'll keep her. She be like, no, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever. But
that's a great problem to have.
Yeah, no, facts, man. Shout out to us, man. We doing it, man. What we got on the deck, man? Doc, you ready to get to the shits?
You talking about kids, man. You want to talk about kids? We had a pregnancy announcement recently.
Oh, Lotto. Yeah. I don't see the big deal.
I don't care.
Okay, right.
I brought it up to just say I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I guess don't care. I seen somewhere P was saying, and I understood it. So before she dropped it, she was like, she thinks she's gonna drop an album because she made an announcement about dropping at midnight. And I'm like, why you don't think she's gonna say she's pregnant? Like, why you don't think it's gonna be a pregnancy? Because she's like, everybody was saying that, and I feel like that's just it's too obvious, right? Like everybody been talking about she's pregnant. Like as long as she been with 21 Savage, like we never really seen no real pictures of her. You know what I'm saying? People can speculate, but like everybody got these fake pregnancy pictures. Like I just feel like if that was the case, like if she could keep her and 21 Savage on the rap, she'll keep her pregnancy on the raps or whatever. So like she was like, it's too obvious. So when it happened, she was just surprised. She was like, I don't like that. Like you use this to I don't know, promote your pregnancy. But I mean, like you said, I didn't think nothing of it.
So the only thing that I saw that I'm about to read the tweet that was interesting was like Le'Veon Bell.
Mm-hmm. About 21 Savage being married.
So yeah, so he tweeted out and said, Lotto just made announced she's pregnant by a married man with 3 kids and made her part of her album rollout. And that's who today's women look up to. We're doomed.
Who, with all due respect, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I don't know. I don't give a damn. Who is like pointing to Lotto as somebody that they looking up to? I've never heard that.
I don't know.
Nobody. Like, she can rap her ass off. I don't think nobody was like, let's go to Lotto for political reviews. Let's go to Lotto for life hacks. Lotto is probably one of the few women that is safe. Like, nobody talks about
her lifestyle and everything as like, here's the thing. I feel like sometimes when people, it's kind of trying to find my words right, but it's like when you are just like celebrating somebody, somebody feels like that's more so of you like promoting their lifestyle. Whereas it's like, I could just be happy for you. It doesn't mean I necessarily agree for it. It worked for you. That doesn't necessarily mean that's going to work for me, right? So it's tough, right? Because when he says looking up to, I think it's from the standpoint of you see so many people on social media when it happens or they come out, or she talks about Big Mama, or she talks about you know, like her man, my man, like all of those different statements and all of that stuff, they emulate it in that aspect. But I don't think that's necessarily them acting in that same way.
Let's be real. I don't know how I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say it, and if it's wrong, fuck it, y'all can sue me. I think Lotto is, again, she's one of the people who niggas aren't criticizing a lot because nobody is checking for her in that way. And like, if anything, I probably would be jealous of that because let's put it like this. You got certain people who can say ignorant shit, who can do whatever, and we don't care that much. Like Boosie, what's the nigga, like it's from Miami,
Trick Daddy. Finesse 2 times, like them
finesse. It's like certain people, nobody judging, right? Like, not saying she is bad as them. I'm just saying like she's authentically her. So like when she say what she say, like nobody care. Like she's not trying to fake and be somebody else. So when she does things, it's like,
that's just Lotto.
Okay, cool. If anything, you should be mad about that because nobody is looking at Lotto for fucking life hacks or nothing like that. And I think that's the good thing. Whereas though, if it's other women artists out here who can't turn left and then not be right. You get what I'm saying? Like think about it. Even with the La Russell shit, right? It's like, bruh, niggas should have way more grace for La Russell for all that he do. It's like the moment he say something bad, niggas is down his throat. I don't think that's the case with Lotto. like because she's not trying to be no role model. If she was a role model, then I can see it. Lotto,
I'm not gonna say that she's not trying to be a role model, but I feel like she's not at that stage of her life, right?
Yeah.
Where she's like living. She's fairly young. I think that's another thing that people fail to realize. She's like, what, 27, if that, you know what I mean? So she's...
To say people looking up to Lotto, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just saying, not even, it's just like, I don't think people think that much. Like, even like, and then she don't have anything that's going on for niggas to clown her. Think about like Ari Lennox. She make little statements where you can have an opinion.
She's not
Meg Thee Stallion, right? Like she has little things that's going on that you can have an opinion. Lotto keep her relationship to herself. Like if the nigga got kids, like she ain't talking about it. You know, it'd be one thing if like I guess she'd brag about her nigga and her raps, but it's music. Like again, maybe because I don't follow that much. But from what I see, she ain't like on the gram just talking about 21. Like it, who gives a fuck, bro? She put out music. It should be ducked off.
Bro, forever. We didn't even know who the person was. You know what I'm saying? Like, forever. Like, and we still don't 100% know. Like, you know.
So even if that is the case, like, I don't know. Like, I guess if that's just something he just wanted to tweet. Because sometimes you get on Twitter and sometimes you just be like making statements, right? I got caught up in that. And you don't understand that the world has opinions about the statements you make. Like you thinking like you having locker room talk by yourself when no, it's Twitter. So I don't know if that was just a statement because sometimes, I mean, I have my opinions on things and sometimes you get lost in Twitter. Sometimes them Twitter fingers, you get you know what I'm saying? And then you forget. You be like, shit. Speaking of Twitter fingers though, I seen somewhere, I don't know where. It was a tweet or this notion that Lil Baby is going in that direction of Meek Mill.
What do you mean?
Like
he tweeting?
No, just funny shit. Like it was a video
eating the fries with the
it was a video of him in a sauna with a hoodie on. Nigga say you gotta be careful. You going down the Meek Mill road. Like,
he said he was in a sauna
with a hoodie on.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
Huh?
You trying to sweat?
I guess, but it's just like I guess a bunch of shit. Just you know how you gotta be careful.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah, like you gotta be careful, bro. Like you gotta be careful.
No, Meek is one of the funniest niggas. Just
he's Meek hilarious, bro. Meek, Meek remind me of like an old nigga, but he not an old nigga, right? Like he definitely give you that old nigga lifestyle. Like old niggas can get away with that because they don't give a fuck. Like ain't nobody. I don't know the social media rules. That's Meek. Like Meek, like. I'm a street nigga. Like, I don't know these rules. I'm not living like he just be doing shit.
I don't care.
And
bro.
Niggas like Meek, stop, bro.
The French fries in the pool picture.
Meek is crazy, bro.
That's one of the most iconic photos. I'm like, yo, what? Like, that's crazy.
That nigga is crazy, bro.
Nah, a little bit.
Shout out to the hood niggas.
I feel like, bro, that's not crazy though. The picture's crazy. Did he take the picture himself and upload it?
And that was a video. He took the video, I guess. I don't know.
That's crazy. Because I would go in the sauna with a hoodie on. Like, You trying to lose weight, bro? You trying
to you gonna kill yourself?
What you mean,
bro? You have a sauna without a shirt or a hoodie on is
it's hard. But then, all right, it cut down the time.
You gonna kill yourself, bro?
No,
you trying to
look, you in the sauna for 30 minutes.
No,
I got the hoodie on. I'm in there for 10. Know my body, but same work.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lotto though. Like I don't know the problem, man. Y'all niggas style these women business, bro. Who gives a fuck?
That was my whole thing. Like, honestly, I sat there and when I looked at it, I was like, okay. They make more money than me. They situation, they working it out for themselves. I felt like at some point, and this is the job. Like, we know the job.
Yeah,
for us, it's the job, right?
Yeah.
But like, at the core of it all, do I really care?
No, and that's what I say. Bro, we can have opinions. We do media, whatever. We can have opinions. This is just something I don't have an opinion about. But we can't talk about some things we do have opinions about.
Lil Russell?
We can go there. There's so many things, man.
Because you mentioned my boy.
Lil Russell. All right.
You want to get
it's a sensitive topic that not about to be sensitive.
Okay.
Bro, the nigga misspoke. I think what happened was, he might misspeak. The thing, Lil Russell arrogance is what's fucking him up.
Yeah.
Because he doubled, there's nothing wrong with doubling down. You calling niggas slow, like, the nigga just, it's like he has no self-awareness, if that makes sense.
Of the situation.
Yeah, right? And it's like, bro, like, niggas not fucking with that. Now, if you want to, like, you know.
If that's the role you want to play.
Fuck it, stand on it. But then you deleting the social media. Nah, that's how Boosie become Boosie. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Stand in it, right? Don't come back, apologize. Like, and it's cool. Because was it, given the time, as like where we are in times, people are sensitive. Cool, like it probably wrong for your audience. Do I understand what he was trying to say? Absolutely. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the part that kind of throw me off. Is like, I get what you were saying.
On top of that, what throw me off is the person that y'all canceling. We have so many people that put out nonsense. Nothing in the universe. Y'all want to cancel somebody that's trying to do good. That's why, like, you damned if you do. Just don't fuck these people, bro. Because it's like, yo, you like the people who try to do good, and it kind of like a look in the mirror. It's like the people who try to do good, y'all want to take the words that they say. I don't even want to say flip them, but y'all put a microscope to them for what? When there's niggas out here who really spewing bullshit.
It's like this kind of thing. I wish I could remember the phenomenon, but it's like when you see somebody that is a positive, trying to put out that image, you're preying on the downfall and that aspect of, we know this is nonsense. We categorize it as nonsense. Cool. But it's like it's two sides of it to it, right? I think the frustration is one side is I've been cheering you on, right? Mm-hmm. So we want to see you, once you set this standard, live to that standard forever, right? That takes away the humanity from the person. Mm-hmm. One. But then the other side is like you have people that have been praying for their downfall. Because the same thing, when he first announced that he signed to Roc Nation, you know, there was constantly people that were saying things like, oh, you're selling out, this, that, and the third, you're signing to Jay-Z, people have their reservations about Hove and things of that nature, whatever it may be. I think for me, when I watched the video, and I told you this, right? We talked offline about it. I understand it. Is it bad messaging and some things in that capacity? Sure, you can say that because understand, and I think we're going to talk about him later on, but Ray Daniels made a good point when he was talking about like, when you humanize the abuser, it dehumanizes the victim. I get that. Right? So that's a good stance. That's definitely a good understanding. But for the messaging standpoint, when you're an artist and things of that nature, you are supposed to push them, like you're supposed to push the norm. That's what, and he's somebody in all that that's why you say damned if you do, damned if you don't. Everything that he has done up until this point has been unconventional. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm not surprised. I guess I wasn't surprised that he put out a piece like that because that's who he is.
But that's why we gotta be, it's like, as much as I'm getting tired of the internet and the industry and the games, that's just life, right? Because that's everybody. It's like they love you for the same reason they hate you, right? Everybody think of Kanye West. Like, the things we loved him for, we're saying the same thing just on the opposite side. Mm-hmm. It's literally the same exact thing, right? So everything that we see from Lil Russell is the same, just on a different side of what we thought, right? Because if anything, it's still, he was trying to make a positive message, right? Like, and it wasn't to be arrogant to say, like, people should have said, he should have listened to his engineer. No, it's like, okay, if this moves you so much to say I shouldn't do it, I think that's why I should do it, because people need to hear this message. It's not to be arrogant, right? And I think I was interviewing somebody and I asked him, like, yo, how do we push past, like, how do we differentiate listening to your team and following your gut? Because a lot of times the people who are successful got there because they did the opposite of what the naysayer said, right? It wasn't that they're not trying to listen to their team, but they bet it all on themselves and they won. So it's hard to tell them anything. So that's why it's like, I understand when people say you need better people around you, but a lot of times you look at people successful, they've done it themselves, right? And when people didn't believe in them, when people say you shouldn't do this, they did the opposite and it worked. So I understand you saying you should, like, listen to your team and things like that, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I understand him wanting to put that message out because he was trying to be positive. And I think people should give him more grace for that. And if they don't, fuck, man, you better not delete your reactivate your social media, man.
It's just tough, like, bro. We can speak to his character because we've been around him, right? Well, you've been around him more so. But there's one thing that stood out to me in particular about the live podcast. We were considering giving like a bar or something, right? And the simple fact that we could have went to another venue, you know what I'm saying, where it could have been free and had alcohol and things of that nature. But because he didn't want to promote that to the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, legitimately.
This is the person y'all trying to cancel.
I don't want to promote alcoholism to my community.
That's exactly
Let's go
what
to
he
another
said.
venue.
This is the people y'all trying to cancel.
But see, that's the problem. The problem is you don't hear those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Those conversations aren't highlighted. And again, you just see the blemish for the moment, fake outrage, which is what he talked about.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that we could be mad about.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the hyperfixation. It's a hyperfixation of social media.
And, yo, this is going to sound ignorant, but this is why I need this space. Because sometimes I got to be ignorant.
Oh, Jesus.
Mistakenly, right? Bruh. I don't even know the word, overuse or just overly woke, overly like anti-Christian, overly everything is pissing me off. Overly knowledgeable, like it's like sometimes it seems like it's too much knowledge. It's like, yo, my man ain't mean it like that. Yeah, now everybody
it's a think piece.
Yeah, everybody is a fucking English teacher. Having sent doesn't mean that. You need to know what it... Bruh, the nigga was trying to make a positive message, bruh. Like, y'all are doing way too much, bruh. Like, is he promoting Epstein? No. And then y'all want to be selective because the same people will argue, can you separate the music from the human when they want to listen to R. Kelly or when they listen to Elvis Presley? It's like, you separate it when it's convenient to you. Like, it's easy for you to look at him and try to cancel him. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Epstein came from having the same people that do good and do bad come from the same place. It is what it is. What you do on earth is your decision if you gonna make it back or not. It is what it is, bro. They all come in to go further. As much as these people do bad, you don't have to forgive them, but forgiveness has to happen, occur. If you believe in God, that's the problem though. It's so many, I don't want to say anti-Christ, but we're in the world where like we're challenging everything. It's like, and there's nothing wrong with challenging things, but it's like when you give everything a platform, you don't know what's right. Right? You got too many people speaking, right? So now it's like, yo, everybody, I'm seeing so many people challenge God, and it's like, yo, where's the boundary in life? So like now it's like, so because you don't accept him, and I think I seen somebody say, y'all gotta stop talking for Jesus because you don't know what he would do. I say, yo, I understand it, but it's like, that's the problem. It's too many opinions, bro. It's too many.
If you can't stand for something, you fall for anything, bro. And it's crazy because I was talking to my homie about this today, where she was like, bruh, as much as we want, it's unfortunate, but like the Bible's black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like we can put our opinions into it and this, that, and the third, interpretations, whatever. But she's like, it's black and white. And there's certain stances that it takes and there's certain stances that it speaks directly towards. And it's like, you have a choice. And I think that's the problem, is just like, you're trying to change it so that your choices are validated when it's just like, no, you have a choice. And that's where free will comes in. So it's more so like, church I go to, change, right? It talks about culture's way, church's way, kingdom way. And I think a lot of time when we look at culture is that melting pot of gray. Mm-hmm. What we talked about before. That's where the devil lies, in that gray, because it's not definitive. So it's like, when we talked about sin that one time, it's like, it's not that it feels good, because it's like, It's not that it's in your face and it's destructive immediately. You know what I mean? Feel good. So then you don't even realize how far you've gotten until you're on the other side of it. It's like, yo, how did I get here? So we look at culture as a society. That's where we are right now, where a lot of people is lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? The Bible talks about that, though. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because everything that is happening, it describes in one way or another. And that was happening then. So like you can already see the evolution of it. It just has progressed further because ideologies are now moving faster because of social media.
And what people don't understand is they're doing this, like these people, I don't want to say anti-church, but the people that challenge God and church and things like that, they're doing the same thing that was done to them. A lot of people don't understand is when something happens to you, you unintentionally become the same thing.
Become the abuser.
Right. And you got to be careful that because if you're not mindful, you will become the abuser, right? So now you're being judgmental and you don't even you don't even think you are. But what happens is you think that I would never do X, Y, and Z. But not understanding that what you might not see as X, Y, and Z, somebody else sees as X, Y, and Z. So what you think is the worst, somebody else looks at your minimum as their worst, if that makes sense, right? And we got to be careful that. That's why I look at it like, bro.
Grace,
but not even just grace, understanding. You ain't have to be graceful, right? Because guess what? R. Kelly did some foul things. Do I think that he deserves redemption and to be forgiven? For sure. Is he going to get it from me? No. That's the difference, though. I understand that he is a human and that he had to make some mistakes and he has to live with that. I don't have to give him that. So I don't have to judge him but I also don't have to forgive him. And I think when you try to cancel people, you try to put yourself in, you try to become God. I'm not God. I don't have to rock with you. I don't fuck with you. But guess what? If Alex said he does, then cool. That's what you do. That ain't my thing.
Alex is not though. For the record.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like the same with Epstein. Fucking disgusting. Will I support that nigga or whatever he got going on? No. But if you decide to forgive him, more power to you. And if anything, I need to learn something from you because you could forgive him when I couldn't. Because it's something that I want to be forgiven for.
That's so good that you say that, right? Because I remember some real shit. When my homie got killed, I remember his family going down to the courtroom and they were like, take the deal. Because they were minors. They were like 17. And I remember people around like were just mad. Like, why would you tell them to take the deal?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yo, he made a mistake. It cost somebody's life. It hurts us to forgive him. But we know that forgiveness could probably change his life and he could be a betterment in somebody else's life because of the forgiveness.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the gospel though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you can really understand the forgiveness of your sins, right? And when you were destined for something that you deserved, that's the gospel. And that's what transforms life is like, how could you get forgiveness with all that you've done? And now move on to be, everything is washed away.
People think they're above, like literally, I know this little saying, niggas think they're above the program. But the thing is, that's not even the thing. The problem is, ain't no program that everybody following no more. It was a point where it was a program that we followed. Now, it ain't no program. So we all just freestyling, doing our own thing. So it's like, bro, man, if, like I said, LaRussell is one of the people who are doing positive. Yeah, was his response a little arrogant? Like, yeah. But
can I read this response that
I never think, my bad.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna retract what I was saying. I don't like the fact that he deactivated his account. However, trying to be 1% better, I love the fact that the 1% better Jay love the fact that he deactivated his Instagram because it shows you that Instagram isn't real life. He's still doing his live shows. He's still partying with his people. And when something goes wrong, you don't have to go to Instagram. We allow these apps to be our lives, and that's why we see people like taking their lives and things like that because we allow this to be our reality when it don't have to be.
Nah, you cooking.
You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, y'all niggas ain't fuck with me. Fuck it, I ain't fucking with y'all.
Work still going.
You get what I'm saying?
Work still moving.
Cool. I don't have to allow this to dilute or pollinate what I got going on. So to avoid that, I'm going to exit because I know ain't nothing good going to come from this. So yeah, I'm like, man, fucking stay on there. Why? That's unnecessary problems that I got to deal with because no matter how I try to filter it out, when I get on there, I'm going to see some negative shit. And you don't have to see negative shit. Instagram, social media is a choice and you don't have to choose it. Shout out to Lil Russell for deactivating his Instagram.
Bro, okay. But there's one thing that I do want to read, though.
Go ahead.
I don't know if this was on Twitter. Well, it was on Twitter. But this is the part that I get. And
what?
He kind of affirmed what you said. He said, good morning, America. This is my final statement on this BS. He said, the selective outrage and fake righteousness is a joke. It's always us. I'm sorry. Y'all been complicit in supporting serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, and niggas destroying their community for years. Mm-hmm. But me saying God made me and he also made these sick ass niggas is where we draw the line. And that right there, he continues to go. He said, if you're going to be outraged about it all. He said, turn the murder music off and every other detrimental form of art you consume. I'm one of the few niggas in the shit smiling and putting on good for the ecosystem. I'm going to keep saying I'm doing what I want with my art because I'm an artist. Y'all can keep being fake outraged and complicit with everything else. Mm-hmm. Now, that's the part that I get. Because when I read that, I was like, he's right. It is selective. Mm-hmm. Like, if you are going to choose the victims choice, then choose the victims. I mean, take that stance. Mm-hmm. Because there are people that die because of murder, because of drug loss, because of abuse, because of all these things that we talk that other people rap about every day. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to be on that side, be on that side, bro.
Yeah, niggas is crazy. Like, it's selective outrage.
It is.
Shit is whack. Man, shout out to Lil Russell. Shout out to the people that still supporting him.
You gonna be all right, bro.
You be all right. Chin up, nigga. Chin up. This Boom Man and Ray Daniel shit.
Do we have enough time for this? I know you gotta go pick up the little one. It's like, do we have enough time?
No, I gotta talk about this because this is one thing that I saw and I actually had an opinion on.
You want me to play the clip?
You can. Go ahead.
I'll play a little bit of it.
Put a nigga in the music business. You're not
Start it over, man.
I'm starting from the beginning.
You don't talk to no champ. Oh man, you can't put a nigga in the music business. You're not in it, bro. Damn. You're not in the music business. You don't talk to no chairmen. You don't talk to no A&Rs. You just talk to street niggas and show them a picture of Future and say, I got Future. You want to get on Future? And bro, and my thing is, and guess what, nigga?
Like
hold on, stop. I'm letting you live. I'm just,
like
it's the truth.
He's saying you hate no.
Let me tell you,
you're not stating facts, you're hating. That's not.
What fact am I saying? What's not a fact?
Nothing you said is a fact.
What? Say something I said is not a fact, boo. Tell me.
Okay, cool. So you're saying I'm not doing no music business, but
you said you're not in the music business.
But I had a catalog. That got artists that's been signed. We had the first conversation we had.
Name the artist. Name the artist.
Dash. Was that not in the music?
Roscoe Dash hasn't been around in 15 years. I'm saying that's not the music. I'm not dissing my nigga Roscoe, but he got that.
I was quiet.
I wasn't finished, but go. I can't believe a nigga that sells dreams. I can't believe a nigga that sells dreams called actually doing it. It's like, my nigga, you called me out. You supposed to be my nigga. I'm letting you hustle.
When he called you out?
On your shit.
What he said?
Nigga, you couldn't call me on the phone.
Yo, Ray, I ain't like what you did. On the phone.
I did as soon as you said something. Did I not, Bank? Yeah. That's why we here, because I called you.
He didn't call me. He called you.
I called him and he told me to call you. Yes. I said,
he didn't call me.
Because he said, you told him, set it up and moderate it. No, it's not no he said, she said. I work on facts. On his show, you said, didn't I say you moderated and you said I'm going to set it up? Yeah. That's why I called you. Yeah.
So am I going to be able to speak?
I wouldn't have been a fucking one side. Go ahead, let's go.
You got to let him speak, right?
Go ahead and speak.
Fujiano, that was a record deal. That was done in the record business.
That you call TA and Dow Jones.
Okay, so let's
you don't get that done without TA.
You see what I'm saying? Every time I started talking, he started talking. Because like that's like female tendencies to me.
Okay, I'll stop. I don't. You right. You got it, boom. Go.
All right, cool. Do you even know? I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Let's talk record business. How I even know record? I'm working with Doom in LA, right? I was consulting Tune Day and Shine, right? They own LVRE. Came into my building, sit down with me, was trying to do a deal with somebody else. I ain't gonna call their name. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I said, nah, bro. Y'all don't need to do that. Tune Day Shine, LKI. Because I'm like I said, this year, we telling all truths. We ain't telling no lies. So since I'm not in the music industry, we gonna talk about the music industry. I linked Tune Day and Shine up with my attorney at the time.
Charlie Stein.
Yeah.
My attorney.
Exactly. I'm telling you this. But I'm not in the music business though, right? Your attorney is my attorney. If I call Ty right now, if I call Ty Rubenstein on speaker, he would say, Boom Man is not in the music business. Okay, that's fine. He the one that warned me about this. He's in a different music business than you. Exactly. He said he's in the independent side of the music business.
You got another clip?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where this shit start from. Hold up. Let's see.
Set it up. There you go. We gonna get if you bring somebody on your show to talk about me and don't say, Boom, I want to bring you on to defend yourself, bro. Come on, what you want to go on now? Of course. All right, well, I'm gonna set that up. Set it up. Them set it up for you. Set it up. That done. There you go. We gonna get unmoderated. Because this is a radar report special. Hey, my man, that's my man. Listen, I'm for every black man wanting to have success, right? But if you want to see my downfall, so you think Ray Dane want to see your downfall? How I feel, yes. Me and JR did a podcast, and I felt like he came for me on a podcast that me and JR, I feel like he came for me then. So I felt like then, I'm like, damn, where you think he come from? I don't know. Right. Oh, he your friend, right? Okay, well, guess what? When I fed you, I didn't send you a bill. Right. He feeding you right now, right? Okay, cool. Let's see if he charges you a month from now. Because if he don't charge you, then he's really your friend. Right. Because I was a friend. I didn't charge you when I fed you. But if he sends you an invoice after he fed you, nigga, he all business. I'm not even saying that I know. But how do you? But see, that's a blurry line. No, but I think he's absolutely right, bro. No, I'm trying to figure that out because it's like it's some stuff that I do, right? And I show a lot of love. You get where I'm coming from, but I also charge. And I'm trying to figure out how, as a culture and as a society, do we not blur that line? So I don't charge. So that's you don't charge.
All right, bro. All right. So let's get back to what I was saying. My only problem is, don't call me your brother. Don't call me your friend. Like all that brother shit, friend, that's my nigga. No, we not, bro. We got to normalize having cordial conversations with some people that's not our friends and not our people. We can have a cordial conversation because we men, right? We ain't got to always fight and take it to the street. We ain't got to do that. So I don't like, because the way he talking to him, right now you talking to Boom Man, that's not friendly. And you ain't gonna be my brother and talk to me like that. Like you are hating. Like if you agree with my business style or not, bro, like, the fact that you can say this about me shows that you don't really fuck with what I got going on and all that. Like, I don't like the fake subliminal shit in there. Yeah, because this is my man. Like, no, man. Like I was letting you eat. I was doing this. But if you're saying all this now, then you always felt that way. That's how I look at it. And if you always felt that way, then you really ain't fuck with me. You was hiding. You could have been said this to me. You know what I'm saying? And even with the clip from 2022, it's like, clearly it's the same thing. One, and two, bro, just because a nigga, again, I don't want to be on here caping for Boom Man. Let's get it straight. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that much. I just got an opinion on it, right? So in business, we do have to get out of this like, what's the word? Like, niggas be entitled. We got to get out of this entitlement that because a nigga fuck with us that we can't pay him. If anything, if you fuck with me that much, you want to pay me. Shout out to David Shands, right? So I was joking, but he ain't put me in place for real, but he did. I'm like, yo, you might as well just let me hold the backpack, the stream, right? Like, you ain't gonna be using it, let me hold it. He like, bro, you was about to rent one and how much it cost? I think it was like, how much was it? Like 700, 1,000, something like that, right? And he was like, you mean to tell me you can't give me something? Like, that. So what that say about me? So Ray point is like, yo, if I'm your friend, I wouldn't even charge you, right? But as a friend too, because we talk about love. Love is doing anything, doing whatever it is for you that I wouldn't do for anybody else. But also love is not allowing you to put yourself in that position to have to do that. Vice versa, right? So to Ray's point is like, yo, if I'm your man, I'm gonna do something for you and I'm not gonna charge. One, everybody's situation is different, right? You come from the industry, not independent. Nigga, you come from industry getting paid salary and checks. You work for big labels.
You got residuals, yeah.
Yeah, so you have the benefit of not having to charge, right? So we do have to, it's like the Remember the old argument? The chick got the nigga that got $1 million and only got $20. If I give you my last $20 and a nigga with $1 million give you $20, it don't hit the same. So yeah, right, we gotta acknowledge that you was fortunate enough to not have to charge. Now I'm pretty sure in your business model, I'm pretty sure you charge niggas to do things that you probably wouldn't charge them to do 10 years ago, bro. Because it's a different business structure, a different business model, because you are independent now. So to try to like throw smut on a nigga name because he charging niggas is, I just don't understand that. Again, I've been hearing a lot of stories. So clearly if it look like a duck, it quack like a duck, it act like a duck, then clearly it got to be a duck. And I've been seeing a lot of artists come at Boom Man, but I do also understand that a lot of artists don't understand the business. And just because you don't understand the business shouldn't take away from my business model. If I give you a contract, you read the contract and it doesn't benefit you and you sign it, that's not my fault. Is it fucked up, unethical? Yes. P. Diddy, for sure. But you signed it. Can it be predatory? For sure. You can be preying on ignorance. Is that good? Is that ethical? No, it's not. But it doesn't take away. Like, you had the option. It ain't like I lied, I snaked you.
Or forced you to sign.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't force you. I gave you the paperwork. You thought you took a gamble and you lost.
And it's crazy because, like, when I think about it from like a Young Thug perspective, where he knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, he signed a bad deal.
Yeah.
But on the other side of it, he was like, I know I'm a benefit. You know, when it works for you, we don't have these conversations.
I'm sorry, off the Boom Man, because I'm not here to defend that nigga. Like, I'm not here to defend. I'm not defending that. All I'm saying is, my only problem with the conversation is the brother shit. Because if you watch it, they be like, yeah, it's a bunch of what's the word I said earlier? Like
kind of like the Simba situation.
Yeah, like, I don't like the what is it? Backhanded compliments and shit like that. You don't backhand shit from me. If you don't fuck with what I got going on in my movement, say that and let's have a conversation of why you don't fuck with it. Don't try to yeah, man, that's my man. I fuck with him. I was like, no, you wasn't, because you felt this way the whole time, and that's okay. Because guess what? I can have a friend and don't fuck with it, but I'm gonna tell you I don't fuck with it. I ain't about to, yeah, bro, nah, like Simba. Mad respect for Simba. When I saw it, I said, that's whack. But guess what? I think a lot of people can't hear that because they wouldn't do it for themselves. They think that they're so righteous. They think they're above criticism. They think they're above making mistakes. Because I'm the same nigga that will get up here and be like, oh, nah, that was whack, what I did. Because of what I always say, a fact don't have to be forever. Right now don't have to be tomorrow. So I know that I can do some fucked up shit today, learn from it tomorrow, and be a better person the next day. Right? But a lot of times they can't, they lack self-awareness. They can't see themselves in the mirror. So when a nigga criticize them, they can't accept the constructive criticism. So you can never get better. So my only thing is, I'm not downing nobody. I'm just saying, yo, don't call me your friend if you're gonna talk to me like that, especially in a public place. Right? Because even I don't like, it seemed like there was a bunch of back and forth. I guess Boom Man said something, Ray Daniel said something, then he said something. But the conversation of them together is like, yeah, it is even the literature, the writing is like, my man. Nah, I'm not your fucking man. I'm not your man. Every time I see it, you say something negative about my business model. So now you taking money out my pockets. I'm not your fucking man.
Where it's like, I mean, and I think that's the thing. It's just like,
I'm not your fucking man.
Yeah, bro. Like, and that's okay.
That's it.
I think that's what it boils down to. It's just like everybody doesn't have to be. That's the problem with this culture society now, right? Everybody has to be. It used to be like, you know who rock with you. It was clear. Like, you on that side.
I'm on this side. Cool.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with social media, life has become so cliquish that you don't know. You could get blackballed for this, or you could do this, that, and the third, and then secretly behind closed doors because I'm like, man, I don't really want to walk with bro. Now we can't have business, you know? And that's the scariest thing about it. It's just like, bro, on a personal level, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but if the business work, But that's what they chopped it up to be, is relationships.
And Alex, I'm sorry, bro. That's what I don't fuck with, bro. That's why I struggle with my entire career. And that's probably why I won't ever get as big as Ray Daniel, right? I'm not saying that speaking that over my life, but I'm just being real with it, right? Because that's what I don't fuck with, bro. Because a nigga that look you in your face, say I'm your friend, and say I will do anything for you, I'll do this, but then go behind your back and say some opposite shit, they the niggas that need to get fucked up. And what happened is, the moment you out a nigga like that, you're the bad guy. You get placed on, you lose opportunities. You become the villain. I don't fuck with that. That's what I struggle with my entire career, bro. The moment you call out some fuck shit, you become the nigga that's wrong. That make my skin crawl, bro. I don't fuck with this industry like that. And that's why I speak my piece. And I just got to be okay with, if I don't ever become Charlemagne, I have to understand the cards that I dealt myself. A lot of niggas, they want to blame everybody else. No, I accept my position. I might have to get a fucking job. Cause I'm not getting on my knees for you niggas, bro. Fuck y'all niggas. I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas that much. I will go get a job to take care of my family and do that shit for fun. Ain't no blackballing me. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to be cocky. It's just certain things I'm not going to do for your validation. Like, and we got to be okay with that. I feel like a lot of people, they just stream to be everybody else. I seen somebody, and this shit made my skin crawl because she was like, it was a compliment, but I don't think people understand the backhandedness of that compliments. Jay, you could be Fly Guy DC. You got to just go out, do this, do that. I don't want to. Have you ever thought that I'm okay with, because like you're making it seem like you be downplaying yourself. No, I don't. I understand who I am and I know who I want to be and who I don't want to be. I don't have to go to these fake ass industry events if I don't want to. Stop trying to force that on me. And the more, like, you think you give me a compliment, you're not. Let's make a public service announcement. Don't fucking come up to me in public telling me what I should do to make my career better. I understand. If I decide not to do that, that's the decision I make and I'm okay with that. Stop trying to force it on me, especially if you're not doing any better than me. Respectfully, I'm not saying that because I'm not trying to downplay the person that said it, but it's like, yo, stop coming to me telling me what I should do. Bro, I know you want host mode, right? What did I just say the other day? I might be okay with not doing that no more because I don't want to be in that position. And if that's what comes with it, I understand. What people don't understand, the duality. Would I love to host every fucking week? Yes. But if it ain't gonna be on my terms, I understand that it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It's duality. I see if I was out here cussing out every promoter not give me a job. I'm not doing that. But I'm also not under your ass. Let me do that. Like, she was came to me like, yo, you gotta start doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Yo, you got Patreon? Yeah, I got Patreon. Like, bro, hold up. Yo.
I'm not ready.
I'm about to go get her.
Oh.
All right. She asked me chilling. She a trooper. Yeah. Let me hurry up. I'm trying to hurry up so I can go get her though. All right. Yeah, so like, bro, you come to me telling me what I should do. Like, and granted, I know it'd be out of love, but that should be frustrating, especially like, yo, I'm doing the best I can. And one thing, okay, cool. Let me rephrase this. It's nothing wrong with people like trying to give you direction, positive direction. It's just when if I say, I just don't want to do that, don't force it on me, bro.
Just say okay.
Okay.
It's just like, all right, bro, you could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink,
that's
right?
it.
And that's all right.
That's all I'm saying. That's because I don't want to make it seem like you can't come to me and give me I'm fine with that, right? It's just when I be like, nah, bro, I don't want to go to the events. Man, you tripping, you should.
I understand. See, and I think that's the problem is just like, this is why I hate public perception of success. Because they make it one-dimensional. Like, this is the path you got to take.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because the trailblazers of life had to take a route that didn't exist for them to get to that place. You know, so it's like, you will applaud the success on the other side when you're like, man, how did you do that? By not listening to you niggas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't listen to you niggas. And I'm going to use JD as an example. We see where that event is now with Dad Games. Mm-hmm. If he would have listened to niggas, like, no, I believe in a vision. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. And if you don't know, like you said, if you don't know how to get there, I'll find somebody that knows how to get there. And we here.
Bro, and it's just,
and that's the scary part about it. It's just like.
But also, it's like, again, as much as you say, I'm underselling myself, or I'm not, like, I don't, like, what people say, you don't see yourself as the person you are, you're showing me that you don't really see me as the person you say you see me as. Because you're over, like you say, when you say you can be bigger, you should be bigger than what you are, you don't see me for the person you think you see me as. Because, no, you're saying I should be bigger than, nigga, I'm from Baltimore. What about I go to Lenox? Everywhere I go is at least one person that say they recognize me. That's a big fucking deal. And that should never be overlooked. But the fact that you say I should be bigger and I'm selling myself short. No, again, that's a backhanded compliment that you're trying to give that is not landing. Mm-hmm. Because if you did understand the magnitude of who I am, you will understand. Just like you say, yo, every time I'm in a room, people talking about you. then clearly I'm a big deal, respectfully. I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant, but if you can say if every time you're in a room people talk about me, then clearly I gotta be a big deal. You want more people to talk about me? It's gonna come with time. Like, leave me up. Like, bro, I'm working. I'm doing the best I can. If I don't want to be in that fucking room, I don't have to be in that room. Yo, let's be real. I'm trying to be respectful. You think you're doing something by being in the room when it probably is taken away from you because now you're too accessible. Now I see you too much. Now people are judging you. You don't even know it. They talking behind your back because you're always there. They're saying you're trying to, I don't know, like, he is a opportunist, right? He always trying to, I'm not opportunist because I ain't looking for no opportunity from you niggas. I'm trying to find it on my own.
You know, it's crazy because I remember watching an episode of, I know we gotta go, but EYL. Mm-hmm. And Rashad talked about his interaction with Don Peoples. And he was like, the first time I met him, he said I didn't say anything to him because I didn't have nothing to offer. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I wasn't prepared or anything. And that's not to say that you're not prepared or anything in that capacity, but kind of goes back to what Gachi says or what Jay-Z. You can only meet me once. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I could be reintroduced to you, but you only have your first impression. And a lot of times I think people try to rush you to a place that they don't understand what you got going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Also, they don't understand the integrity aspect of it, what your morals are. Does this align with my vision and everything? Yeah, I could definitely go there, but would this compromise what I got going on? And I don't want to be in a place where I have to compromise myself to get ahead.
And what people, I'm sorry, Alex, because it's just I'm so passionate about this.
No, it's okay.
What people also don't understand is, bro, I would love to get invited to everything. I don't. So because I don't, I'm not forcing my way in there. I'm not there anymore. Just like I'm not at the space of going out at 10 o'clock every night to get a hosting gig. I'm not there anymore.
Gross.
I don't want, it's not even just, I'm just not, I don't want to be there. I'm too old for it. It passed give it up. Some things you got to give up. That opportunity passed. So no, I'm not just going to every event, hopping on the mic because that's not what I want to do that much. The things I want to do, I'm doing. If I really want to interview, I'm gonna reach out. But if I don't, it's like, bro, that might be the interview I might not get because I'm not hitting you niggas up 100 times no more. I did it. Not saying that I'm above it. It's just I'm okay with both options. I'm okay that if I don't get the interview because I don't reach out, I'm also okay if I do get the interview. That difference is if I was out here complaining about what I wasn't getting, then you can say that to me. I'm not complaining about not getting invited, but I'm not going if I'm not invited. It's that simple. Like if I was out here complaining about not getting invited or complaining about the events and I'm not doing nothing proactive, that's different. I'm not. So stop telling me what I should be doing if I'm not complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you're like, yo, Jay, you really need to focus on the money aspect of it, the Patreon and school, shit like that. If you really want to take this thing serious on the business, like, yeah.
You know what that is though? Because when you were talking about it, just made me think about that's projection in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's not like what it is it isn't, oh, I see where you are and where you could be doing. It's if I was you,
yes.
If I was in your position, if I was given the opportunities, these are the things that I would do. Just like it goes back to the conversation with Shannon Crowder and Bud Crawford, right? Where he was like, for $100 million, I'd do X, Y, and Z. He said that speaks to your character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that opportunity, and that's a prime example of it. There's a man, he's saying, there's no amount of money that will make me box, right? Okay. So now he's saying for $100 million, I do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to.
Right.
And that remember when we were having a conversation of freedom versus power, bro? That's a pathway of operating in freedom versus power, bro. Because once you have that power, that fame, whatever you want to qualify it as, you get trapped into it. And it's like, yo, so now when you see it with other people, you see the potential in other people, it's not more so, and I want to be careful with my words, but it's like, it's not more so from a position of admiration, it's from a position of envy. So then the frustration when you don't receive it is because, well, I'm not giving those opportunities, so I'm giving you the game of things that you could be doing because you're given the opportunity and you're not using it. But who told you that's the path that I want to take? And that's the part that people have to recognize. It's just like, this is why you find these situations with the Diddy's, with the Epstein's, with all of those situations that happen because it's a slippery slope of people that have compromised themselves one time. And that first time leads down a domino effect of wherever, and you don't know how far you've gotten until
it's too late.
So
Leave me
Yeah,
the
bro.
fuck alone, man. Stop
what
telling
it-
me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. Episode, what episode is it?
I don't
53?
even 54.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out on the back end, man. 1% better. It's a wrap, man. We needed this.
Peace.
Selective ignorance. Shit.